Millions of years before humans arrived in South America, a colossal creature ruled the waters of the Amazon. This animal was not just any predator. It was the true king of prehistoric rivers. Measuring over 12 meters in length, Purussaurus, or Purussaurus brasiliensis, roamed the waters of what we now know as the Amazon basin, imposing its presence and maintaining the ecosystem's balance. In this video, we'll explore the life, habits, and impact of this incredible creature whose presence helped shape the prehistoric world. But before we continue, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If not, hit that subscribe button now and turn on notifications to stay updated on more content about prehistoric creatures and the fascinating history of our planet. Your support helps us bring more content to you and ensures you won't miss our next videos. The story of Purussaurus begins about 8 million years ago, during the Miocene epoch, a time when South America was an isolated continent filled with diverse fauna and giant prehistoric creatures. The Amazon was not yet the dense tropical forest we know today. Instead, it was a vast region of swamps and rivers, an ideal aquatic environment for large animals. Purussaurus, named after the Purus River where its fossils were found, is one of the largest crocodilians to have ever existed. Imagine a creature the length of a bus and the weight of an adult elephant. That was Purussaurus. Its powerful jaw, filled with strong, sharp teeth, made it a formidable hunter, capable of capturing large, resilient prey. Purussaurus stood out in its ecosystem not only for its size but also for the sheer strength of its jaws. Its bite was stronger than that of any living crocodilian today. Fossil studies and simulations indicate that it could exert an immense pressure, capable of crushing bones and piercing through the shells of giant turtles and other animals coexisting in its habitat. Its teeth were perfectly adapted for hunting, being strong and slightly serrated, ideal for gripping and tearing into large prey. To understand the life of Purussaurus, we must immerse ourselves in the environment it inhabited. This setting was the Amazon basin, but it was vastly different from what we know today. During the Miocene, the Amazon was still in formation. The climate was hot and humid, with vast bodies of water, expansive swamps, and floodplains. In this aquatic ecosystem, the vegetation was lush, but it did not yet contain the variety of plants and trees that make up today's tropical forest. It was a place where large rivers meandered, and aquatic life thrived. This environment provided ample prey for Purussaurus. Large fish, such as Acreosteus, a prehistoric relative of today's tambaqui, swam abundantly in these waters. Other creatures, like Stupendimes, one of the largest turtles ever, also inhabited this ecosystem. With a shell that could reach 3 meters in length, Stupendimes was a type of prey that Purussaurus, with its powerful jaw, likely managed to capture and devour. Purussaurus was an agile predator within its territory despite its massive size. Its long, muscular tail allowed it to move quickly in the water, providing the power needed for swift attacks. It was well suited for both silent ambushes and direct attacks, making it one of the most efficient hunters of its time. Like modern crocodilians, Purussaurus likely used ambush tactics to capture its prey. It could lie submerged with only its eyes and nostrils above the water, nearly invisible in the aquatic environment. When its prey drew near, it would deliver a quick and lethal attack. Its immense strength and weight made it unnecessary to strike multiple times. One attack was usually enough to overpower and subdue medium-sized animals. Another interesting aspect is Purussaurus's potential territoriality. As a top predator of considerable size, it likely dominated large stretches of rivers and swamps. It's possible that it was highly territorial, competing for space and resources with smaller crocodilians. However, its sheer size and overwhelming strength provided it a natural advantage, intimidating and driving away potential rivals. The study of Purussaurus fossils is essential to understand more about its life and the ecosystem it inhabited. The first fossils were found in the Purus River basin in the Amazon, and this discovery was crucial for paleontology. Fossil remains, such as skulls, teeth, and bones, have revealed critical details about the anatomy, diet, and habits of this predator. Purussaurus skull fossils, in particular, show it had an extremely robust bone structure, indicating powerful jaw muscles. These skulls, found and studied over the years, have allowed paleontologists to digitally reconstruct the size and shape of its jaw, shedding light on its hunting capabilities and predatory strength. Beyond its physical characteristics, the discovery of Purussaurus and similar fossils in the Amazon region helps us understand crocodilian evolution. Crocodilians are an incredibly resilient group of animals, surviving millions of years and adapting to diverse environmental changes. The existence of Purussaurus in the prehistoric Amazon also suggests that the region was once inhabited by large animals adapted to life in freshwater environments and flooded areas. However, like so many other prehistoric giants, Purussaurus eventually disappeared. Several theories attempt to explain its extinction, many of which are tied to climate changes at the end of the Miocene. The planet underwent a series of climatic transformations that directly affected vegetation and freshwater ecosystems. As habitats changed and swampy areas decreased, survival became increasingly challenging for a species as large and specialized as Purussaurus. Furthermore, shifts in water levels and temperature could have impacted Purussaurus's reproduction and development, hindering its long-term survival. The extinction of this predator marked the end of an era in the prehistoric Amazon, paving the way for other species to adapt and evolve in the transforming environment. Today, Purussaurus remains an example of the grandeur of the creatures that inhabited the Earth before humanity. It fascinates scientists and paleontology enthusiasts alike, reminding us of the importance of biodiversity conservation. Each fossil discovered is a piece of the puzzle in the story of life on Earth, and Purussaurus shows us just how impressive the Amazon's past is, just as much as its present. The story of Purussaurus is a glimpse into a distant past that helped shape the world we know today. By studying this creature, we gain insight into the prehistoric Amazon and how it transformed over millions of years. The memory of this Amazonian giant reminds us that nature is a complex force, marked by evolution and constant adaptation.